It happened last fall, and I still get chills thinking about it. Every time I take my dog, Max, out at night, the memories come back. I can't keep it bottled up anymore. I live in a rural area in northern Maine. My property backs into dense forest that stretches for miles. I usually let Max run off leash because he's well trained and always comes back when I call. He's a big black lab, 7 years old, and I've never seen him afraid of anything. Coyotes, deer, even the occasional black bear. He's fearless. That night, around 10 p.m., I let him out for his usual last run before bed. The air was crisp, the kind of cold that nips your ears and makes your breath hang like smoke. The moon was bright enough to light the yard, but beyond the tree line, the forest looked like a wall of black. Max trotted toward the woods, tail wagging, and I leaned against the porch railing, scrolling through my phone. A couple minutes passed. I whistled for him. No sound. I waited. Normally, I'd hear his paws crunching through leaves or the jingle of his collar, but it was dead silent. I called again, louder this time. Max, here, boy. Forrest swallowed my voice. That's when I heard it. A sharp bark, deeper than usual, echoing from somewhere farther than I expected. It wasn't a playful bark. It sounded urgent. I grabbed a flashlight and jogged into the woods. The beam cut through the darkness, bouncing off tree trunks and tangles of branches. The first 50 feet were familiar, but after that, the forest thickened into a maze. I followed the direction of the bark, calling his name every few steps. My boots crunched over dead leaves, and each sound felt painfully loud in the stillness. Then I noticed something strange. The forest smelled wrong. Damp earth, rotting leaves, normal. But underneath was a sour, metallic tang, almost like rusted iron or blood. Max! My voice cracked. Another bark. Closer now, but not in front of me. Off to the left. I turned, scanning with the flashlight, and caught two bright reflections about 50 feet away. Eyes. Relief washed over me. Good boy, come here. But he didn't move. He just stood there, rigid, staring past me into the trees. His ears were pinned back, tail stiff. I started toward him, but the second I took a step, he bolted, deeper into the forest. Max! I sprinted after him, heart hammering. Branches whipped against my arms. My flashlight beam bounced wildly as I ran. Then he barked again, high-pitched, panicked. I burst into a small clearing, chest heaving, and stopped dead. Max was at the far edge of the clearing, frozen, hackles raised. His body was shaking. He wasn't looking at me. He was staring at something in the trees opposite him. I turned my flashlight toward the darkness. At first, I thought it was a person. A tall, thin figure stood half hidden among the trees. But as the light hit it, my stomach dropped. Its skin blended perfectly with the rough forest trees, mottled and rough, like it had grown out of the forest itself. Limbs too long, joints bending the wrong way. Its head was cocked unnaturally to the side, like it didn't understand what it was seeing. And then it moved. Not toward me, just twitched, like a glitching video. One moment it was leaning left, then right, then crouched low, as if flickering through positions without actually walking. My legs went numb. I couldn't move. Max let out a low, guttural growl, and that seemed to break the thing's trance. Its head snapped toward him in a blur. I swear I heard a sound, a clicking like insect mandibles. But it came from all around, echoing through the trees. Max barked and bolted past me, back toward the house. I didn't think. I just ran. I crashed through the underbrush, barely keeping the flashlight aimed ahead. My lungs burned, and I could hear Max somewhere in front of me, panting hard. Behind us, I swear I heard that clicking, moving from tree to tree, never close enough to see but always near. The second I saw the glow of my porch light through the trees, I nearly sobbed with relief. Max sprinted straight to the door, whining and scratching to get inside. I slammed the door shut, locked it, and collapsed to the floor with him. He was trembling uncontrollably, his tail tucked between his legs. I'd never seen him like that. I left the lights on all night. The next morning I convinced myself I'd imagined it. Maybe it was a trick of the light or just my brain turning shadows into something worse. But when I went outside, I saw paw prints leading to the edge of the forest, and next to them, deep impressions in the soil. They weren't footprints. Not exactly. They were long, almost hand-like with too many fingers. I filled in the dirt with a shovel and didn't let Max out alone again. It's been almost a year. He still refuses to go near the forest at night. And sometimes, if I'm out on the porch after dark, I swear I can hear that faint clicking just beyond the trees.